Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to get started on the Storm Collectibles Nightwolf. So I've had this guy for a while, sat down and played with him, roughed him up a bit, and I gotta say, I'm thoroughly enjoyed by this. It is one of those characters that I didn't play with a lot originally, but came Mortal Kombat 11 and after getting fixed by him so many times, here we are. We're talking about it. So they've done their job of marketing Nightwolf pretty well to me. But yeah, Storm Collectibles is based off of the original trilogy version of Nightwolf, but I do believe you can get this as a nostalgia costume, and I think in the remake of 1 as well as 11. So yeah, I like it, man. I do. This is a weird thing because I never played that much as him, but I very much like this look on him. And there's something about him that just broods like quiet shaman, but you know what I mean? But Nightwolf is a stoic character. Very good though. Like the damage counters he has is crazy. But as you can see, articulation-wise, he's a little bit smoother on the side, and we can actually take our vest off to do the upper torso. You could just have a bare upper torso if you want. Gauntlets as well could come off. The armbands are molded in. And we already know with Storm, the double joints are not soft plastic here, so that's about as far up as you go. You'll have bicep swivel, and you'll have a butterfly joint. So that means if you want to reach forward or have the arms come across, all you gotta do is squish them in. Really easy stuff. We have our symbol on the back, which I absolutely love this, by the way. I love that they did that. And I did use some shock oil because it was a very loud squeaky sound. And it was just scaring the hell out of buttermilk. So as you can see, we have a really beautiful forward crunch. Our head can move due to our soft neck, which has a ton of mobility. Let's do a little bit of articulation to show that off in a second. Here we have our not abs. Here we have our lower torso. Damn, I didn't realize how ashy I was. So we have inner thigh swivel. I forgot to oil this up so we can actually get a little bit of extra unsqueakiness. But we can hit the 90 degree with no problem. We have a beautiful double joint. This one actually curves in a lot better than most. I like this new knee guard, how they did that. And then our boots do not move, but we do get a nice movement here for a generous ankle pivot on Nightwolf, right? So I mean, this guy doing his shoulder charge maneuver actually will not be pretty difficult. As you do it, you can even rotate it in. So then you can do your shoulder charge. This is probably a weak version of it. I probably should do the knee locked in, deeper in, rotate, boom. Now we have our shoulder charge. So I do like that we can do that with ease. We always have our ball joints. But like I said, he can actually get into some nice positions very easily. So I like that he fits this motive. It really is nice. I need to not be ashy because that's going to bother me. But with that being said, though, and our nice movement and articulation, we're going to talk about our accessories and what he comes with. Because I actually think he is very well done for his character. And the accessories he comes with are really well done. So let's get to it. All right, now we're going to jump into accessories. I'm going to back this guy up. Leave him like this to look cool. We're going to talk about our head accessories first, which is probably a favorite. Here we have an open grit teeth look. I like this. This sculpt's really nice, man. I like these. These are all soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about hurting anything. So that's always a plus. We have our yelling sculpt. I think this is probably one of the best ones of his sculpts, outside of his neutral sculpt. And the just regular grit teeth, like the non-action one. Next up, we have our axe. I said axe. I think this one is a little dull, but I think it's accurate to how it was portrayed originally. I'm probably gonna give mine a nice black wash. So that way it has a little bit of a nice little look to it. This is actually really nice. Then we have our energy version of it, which is a nice translucent green. And trust me, light flows through this very well. Let me just show you. Just look. So light passes through that beautifully. With that being said, on both versions, can you combine them with the lightning effect? So for the lightning effect, you'll see this part right here. I'm gonna do the translucent axe so you can see it. You do it, lock in. Voila, there you go. You can actually just lock this in, looking really beautiful. And he can hold the weight of it with no issue. It's actually pretty lightweight. Next up, you will get a bunch of hands because I want to go over the last accessory with fun. You'll get these open action hands. You get these. These are really good. I use these in a lot. You'll get these open claw hands. Opened. These are like action, gripping, looking really cool. You'll get some relaxed hand sculpts. Right? You'll obviously get item holding hands to hold your axe. Very important. Then you'll also get hands for the bow, which I was trying to save. So here we are with a dedicated bow hand for the bowstring. And you'll see the indentation for the arrow. You can actually just take this out, pre-draw. You'll get hands for both, so you'll be for 1-player and 2-player side. This is really dope. And it comes pre-done like this, the arrow shooting pose. But you gotta look for the indentation to put the arrow in. Followed up with the gripping of the hand, pop that in, which I'm having trouble doing now, but I clearly was able to do it before. So yeah, I like this effect a lot. I'm trying to figure out a cool way to like portray it, whether it's jumping or just shooting it up or down. So we'll see. Well, with all that being said, we are now going to jump into the size comparison just to see how cool this guy is and stacks up against other Mortal Kombat figures, as well as a few other lines. All right, now we're gonna jump into the size comparison. First things first, let's compare to a few Storm Collectibles from the Mortal Kombat line. I chose Reptile because I I used them in the photos against Nightwolf. And as you can see, Reptile is a tad bit smaller. Like, it shows significantly. Next up, we're gonna use Baraka. As you can see, these guys are actually smaller than Nightwolf, which I did not expect at all. Like, so he's a nice little bit of differentness in the line. And I don't like everything being the same size, so I'm okay with that. But I'm unsure of so many people's official heights. I know that's something that bothers people, but then there's also now multiple timeline versions of people that can be different heights and different looks. So who knows what's what anymore? Next up, here we are with Liu Kang, who is way smaller than Nightwolf, right? And then we have a Cyborg Ninja Cyrax, which is probably the closest one in height to Nightwolf, but still smaller. Now, just for fun, I threw this guy in there because I felt like this is a nice little nod to him being a guest character in one of the games, was Predator. So here we are with the NECA Shaman Predator, whose head just popped off. Let me fix that. I probably was posing him up for too long. Hold on. One of his locks got in the way. So here we are with NECA Shaman Predator, who is probably the only one that's taller, and not by much. So that's pretty different. Next up, we're gonna do something for those of you who can't really visualize, knowing that the Storm stuff is actually taller. Here we are with a Mythic Legions Vampire and a Marvel Legends Daredevil. This will help you visualize just how much smaller they are compared to the Storm stuff. I think that about rounds out the other stuff, because you know everything else is smaller. But everybody knows I'm gonna throw this guy in for fun. And that is my main man, Ichigo, as we do our outro. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you've been enjoying Mortal Kombat 1, as I haven't had a chance to play too much, but when I have played, the story's phenomenal, and I'm really hoping for more stuff that we get along the story path. I don't want to wait too long, and I like what they did last time with DLC expanding that, so that'll be dope. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much. Have a happy holidays, have a happy new year, all that good jazz, and please, be good to yourself, be good to others, but be good, do good, drink your water, guys.